Why are perpetual motion machines impossible? Imagine a machine that runs forever without needing any energy. Sounds like something out of science fiction, right? Well, for centuries, inventors have dreamed of creating such devices. They called them perpetual motion machines. But no matter how clever the design, they all fail. Why is that? Let's find out. First, the main problem comes from the basic laws of physics. The first law of thermodynamics says energy can change forms but cannot be created or destroyed. So, a machine that produces energy on its own would break this law. It would have to generate energy from nothing, which just isn't possible. Next, even if a machine could somehow start moving, it would still slow down over time. This is because of friction and air resistance. Every moving part rubs against something or pushes against air, which causes energy to be lost. This energy loss is unavoidable. No matter how smooth or perfect the parts are, some energy always escapes as heat or sound. The second law of thermodynamics explains why machines can never run forever without extra energy. It states that in any energy transfer, some energy becomes less useful. It spreads out and turns into heat. This means that even the most advanced machines will slow down and stop unless you keep adding energy. People have tried many different designs. Some aimed to produce more work than they used, which would break the first law. Others tried to turn heat directly into motion without waste, which breaks the second law. Even the most sophisticated systems cannot eliminate all friction or energy loss. Some inventors built spinning wheels or magnetic devices that seem to go on forever, but they always needed a push or energy input to start or keep going. In the world of strange physics and chemistry, perpetual motion machines are a classic example of ideas that sound amazing but just don't work in real life. For example, a spinning top in a vacuum might spin longer, but it still needs a push to start. A superconducting loop can carry current indefinitely, but it requires extremely cold temperatures and initial energy to get going. So, while the idea of a machine that runs forever without energy is fun to think about, the laws of physics make it impossible. Nothing can keep moving forever without an energy source. That's why all perpetual motion machines remain just ideas, fascinating, but impossible to build in reality.